Now I'm gonna be delving into the occult and the science of the occult and its synchronicity with Satanism and Luciferianism. Now the number one science of the occult, family, is free will manipulation. Now let me tell you what free will manipulation is. It is a galactic law. Now what I mean by galactic law is laws of the universe, not laws that Europeans wrote or niggas wrote or that's on paper that's predicated to anyone's personal ideologic philosophies or egos. Galactic laws are laws created by the cosmos. For example, you can believe what the fuck you want to believe. You can be whatever religion you want to believe. If you jump off a cliff, you are subjected to the law of gravity. That is a galactic law. Why? Because it's outside the creational means of man or woman. So with that being said, a galactic law, the number one galactic law is free will. Nobody can make you do anything. Okay? You make yourself do everything you do. So now why is it important? It is the science of the occult because the Illuminati run the world, as we know, and they delve in Luciferianism and Satanism, aka occult practices, aka witchcraft. So the number one science of the occult, which the media is just technological witchcraft. If you don't know what technological witchcraft, look it up. Okay? Technology being used to cast spells. Now with that being said, the number one science of the occult, family, is to make you use your free will against yourself. Why? Because if you watch that video I made called The Holographic Mind, I break down how your electromagnetic energy field manifests and attracts things to you predicated upon your mental and your mental will and the will of your heart chakra. So you are connected to the intergalactic web through your own electromagnetic frequency. You're interwoven through the electromagnetic web of all things in the universe, and it is through this web which you communicate and input and which you import and which you impute and output energy from. Just like an empath. And I'm going to be doing a video on empaths tonight, breaking them down step by step on what is an empath and how they work. So don't worry for all my empaths out there. Shout out to y'all. So with that being said, free will, right? It is a fact that you attract in your life that which you think and that which you feel. The universe is not punishing you. It's responding to you. So why is it important? The number one practice of the occult, I'm going to bring it back to my foundational point, is the manipulation of your free will. If you can brainwash somebody, then you can choose what they attract in their lives. So that is what the Illuminati and the occult are doing to the people of this world. They're infiltrating your imagination, as I broke that down in another video as well. Imagination infiltration. Now, with that being said, they're infiltrating your imagination. Image, nation. Image is what you manifest. A nation is what you give birth to. Go look up the etymology of the words. So they are infiltrating what you manifest and what you give birth to by pre-installing ideas into your biological computer. So they are telling you what to think. They are telling you what to feel, not allowing you to follow your internal self to tell yourself. So now they're heavily influencing you to go against your own self. So the number one science of the occult is the manipulation of free will. They are tricking you to attract things into your life that are negative because they are tricking you to think and feel negatively on a frequency level about damn near 95% of all things in your life. Even most people are optimistic versus pessimistic. So that being said, if I got the meanings of the words right, if not, switch them around. So with that being said, when we're dealing with life, the average person thinks predicated upon how they were told to, not how they feel. And if you do, then the majority of people around you think predicated upon how they were told to, not how they feel. So now they bully you or peer pressure you back into their indoctrinated train of thought. This is why free thinkers, as they call them, stand out. But what is a free thinker? Exactly what it sounds like. Someone who thinks for themselves, freely, free of other indoctrinated influence, whether it be from religion, TV, BT, etc. So once again, the science of Luciferianism is the manipulation of free will. Once you can trick somebody to accept into their minds and their hearts that which is negative for them, then they will attract that. And that right there is feeding the agenda of the person whose will that truly is, which in this case would be people who practice the occult. So it's just like, you can think of it as spiritual trickery, okay? It's like getting a plant to think that it needs bleach instead of water. And when the plant go to suck up bleach in its roots, it dies. We're all the plants, and the media and everything that it teaches us, as well as these white supremacist schools and the food, the GMO foods that they're tricking us with, these prescriptions in the hospitals. I can go on and on and on. That is the bleach that's being dumped on the ground. We're being tricked to soak that up in our roots, and we're dying. And then they're making it look like, well, y'all killing y'all motherfucking self. Y'all out here acting like y'all ain't got no sense. No, we're being manipulated into acting like we don't got no goddamn sense. And then we're being punished and blamed for our condition. When really our condition is being manipulated right into our very minds, to which we manifest our environments. So, go watch that video, family, The Holographic Mind, because it'll bring you right to the solidarity of this point. Your environment is a reflection of your internal being. You manifest that around you, that which you feel inside you. That's why a lot of people feel uncomfortable in other environments, because the environment does not match their internal frequency. So depending upon who you are will determine what type of environment you feel comfortable or uncomfortable in. We're being tricked to manifest not just places, but people and things that are of negative vibration. And so our lives become of negative vibration, and then we get blamed as if we're the cause of this negative vibration, when technically we are, but we're not getting to the root source of why we are. See, the problem is not that we are, it's why we are. See, you can say she's 14 and pregnant. The question is not that she is, but why is she? So with that being said, why are black people in the state we're in? Because the melanin, the neuromelanin, and the neuromelanin produced in the neuromelanin nerve tract of our brains is stimulating the dipple antennas, which are melanated tissue receptors located in between the internal and external layers of the skull. And we're sending out neurological thought patterns and vibrations into the universe that is manifesting our lives according to our thought frequency. But we're not being told that we're being manipulated by television, telling you what the vision, in order to manifest these realities. And now we're experiencing that which we wish to experience, but we don't have a proper understanding that which we wish to experience is actually that which is unnatural to us and self-destructional to us. So this is going all across the board. Depending upon what type of person you are, the occult has manifested a reality for you to live accordingly. So this is why it's so important to get back into nature and to also establish a correct relationship with yourself. Because once you establish a correct relationship with yourself, you'll do what you want to do and live according to you. So when we're talking about slavery, the physical chains are off, but the mental and spiritual chains are still on. And in regards to the spiritual chains is that which exactly I just named. The manipulation of the free will by the occult. Nobody's forcing you to live fucked up. They're just blaming you for why you live fucked up, because they're not telling you that they're tricking you to want to live fucked up. So when you want to do better, and when you think about doing better, believe it or not, as simple as that sounds, the universe will provide you a better way. Don't believe me? Try the motherfucker. So with that being said, family, understand the number one science of the occult and Luciferianism is the manipulation of free will. They understand the science that you get back the energy that you put out. So what they're doing is they're intruding on the energy that you're putting out and influencing you put out negative energy so you get that back. Think of life as a boomerang. Think of you as the person wielding a boomerang, and life, the energy that life gives you is your boomerang. If you got a boomerang with grenades on it and you take the pins off and you throw it, when it come back to you, you're going to catch the same goddamn grenades that you threw and you're going to blow up. That's what the occult is doing to people. They're teaching people to grab boomerangs with grenades on them, and then when you throw them and you blow up, they say, well, damn, it's your fault. What kind of idiot throws a boomerang with grenades and catches it? The same kind of idiot that would give somebody a boomerang to throw it and catch it. See? So put down the goddamn deadly explosive boomerang and pick up the normal boomerang. The one that you're supposed to throw, family. So when we're dealing with life, your life is fucked up because you are emitting fucked up frequencies. So stop blaming the devil in an imaginary sense and blame the real devil that's in these goddamn Masonic lodges practicing the occult and Luciferianism. Okay? Stop blaming the people around you. Blame yourself for putting out a frequency that even warrants you to even be around these people or attract these people in your life, and most of all, feel comfortable enough for them to be the fuck around you. See, I don't deal with pedophilia. I don't deal with liars. So a pedophile or a bitch ass lying ass nigga will never feel comfortable around me because my frequency doesn't allow that. So everything in your life, understand, is just frequency. It's just what is responding to you. Okay? You push, and then the wall pushes you back. That's life. However much force you exert into the wall is how much force the wall is going to exert back into you. So exert loving, righteous force. Stop exerting egotistical bitch ass nigga force. Okay, family? In the wall, in this case, is symbolic to life. And life will stop exerting that back to you. It's that goddamn simple. So with that being said, stay righteous, family. Alright? If nothing else, the way you value money is the way you should value the condition of your soul before you return to the essence. And with that being said, override these motherfuckers who practice occultism. Okay? Once you do that, you spiritually liberate yourself. See, liberation comes in 3 parts. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Physically, they can't beat us. We good. Mentally, we educating ourselves. We good. Spiritually, we still a little stuck. Override the spiritual level of enslavement, and then we can ascend back into godhood. And with that being